YouTube? Luke here, and I'm going to finally do my video on the introduction of my 2017 Go Mango Scat Pack. I've got some video of when I first got her, some pictures of signing the papers and stuff like that, so let's get started. Well, without further ado, here is my 2017 Charger Scat Pack in Go Mango. And it's taken me a little while to make this video just because I don't have a whole lot of time. But I also wanted to get a few of the mods out of the way before I did this. Hopefully you guys can hear me and it's not so windy. As you can see, I've done the carbon fiber stripes. I've also got easy lip side skirts and the front lip. I've also done the tinted taillights by Lux Concepts, and debadged it as well. The options on this car, I actually ordered it just the way I wanted it from the factory. I got the Advanced Safety Tech package, the Driver Confidence Group, and the Alcantara leather seats. I just wanted air-conditioned seats. I'm not really a huge fan of leather, but I'm glad they're suede because it kind of feels like cloth. I live in Florida, it's super hot. You get into black leather and you just stick to it and it's just hot as all get out. So that's why I got those options. And I just like the tech package that they offer. I think it's really cool that it can brake by itself and stay in the same lane, just in case for that one time you're just not paying attention. Just a little added comfort. Wow, of course it's like a gale force winds out here now when I'm trying to do this. Anyway, what I've done to it so far is a 15% tint and 50% windshield, and obviously the stripes again. I've done some underhood goodies, which I'll show you there from Bill of Technology, and also got some stickers on the inside for the little badges. Just kind of a neat touch. I've got a taser, and well, I've got drag radials as well for it, and the drag radials are Race Stars Recluse, and I take those to the track with me. And to fit a lot of the 10.5 inch rims, you've got to have sway bar shorteners. Well, I was in a pinch to get it done to make it to my track night, so I actually just had the shop take the end links and shorten them by 1.25 inches. So if you ever want to do it that way, all you got to do is just get a good welder to do it and cut the end links by about 1.25 inches, and it's perfect. And then a 10.5 inch wheel will fit over the sway bar, because that's what happens. The sway bar actually ends up hitting the rim on the ones I ended up getting. I know there are rims out there, the Bravado wheels work, but that's just what I ended up having to do. So anyway, stay here for the rest of the video, and hope you guys subscribe and stay tuned for what I have in store for Daphne. And of course, if you're wondering where the name came from, I actually picked Scarlet at first, and then of course everyone was giving me crap. It's not red, blah blah. So I went with Daphne because of, yes, Scooby-Doo's character, and her hair is basically reddish orange, so that's what this car is, and I like it, and it's sticking. So hope you guys enjoy the videos. Stay tuned, subscribe, appreciate it, and hit me up on Instagram and check for daily posts at Quicksilver09, just like the YouTube channel is as well. I'll talk to you guys soon. That doesn't ever get old. Well, kind of a funny story behind how I ended up with the Scat Pack. Of course, always been a Charger fan. Kind of always been a Dodge guy too as well. I mean, since probably ever since I've been driving. I had a Daytona, an old Daytona turbo, but the turbo was blown and I didn't even know what was going on back then. I was like 16. I had a Eagle Talon turbo, all-wheel drive. That was fun. Then I ended up switching over to a little Honda CRX for a little while. Built it up. I almost got it into 13s, all motor. Then I got an SRT4 Neon, and I had that for like 10 years. Then I was starting a family, and I realized, you know what, I'm just gonna calm down. I'm not racing anybody anymore. I've been there, done that. I'm gonna get a Dart. So I really liked the way the Darts looked, and I said, well, I'll get the Dart for a while. It'll be my first new car, and they'll come out with a Dart SRT because they were talking about that back then. And that never happened, and I just really got tired of trying to pass people on 2-lane highways with the Dart. It was fine. I loved the car. I loved the way it looked, but it just didn't have any balls. So I work at a dealership, and the first time I saw a good Charger come in, because I've always loved the Chargers, I was going to snatch it up. And lo and behold, over the weekend, somebody traded in a 2011 Dodge Charger RT Road and Track Edition, which was perfect. I mean, it was loaded, and it had low miles. Keep in mind, this was last year, probably about a year and a half ago. It was a 2011, and had like 37,000 miles on it, so it was just like perfect. So I grabbed it, and I just rode it for a little while, and it's kind of funny how the Scat Pack happened. I was just talking to my manager, just BSing with him. I said, you know what? I was like, can we order my dream car for the lot, you know, because it's it'll look good for the lot, you know, maybe attract some attention, then somebody around here will hopefully buy it and then trade it in a couple of years, and then I can afford it. He's like, sure, why not? So I actually went on the computer, ordered it exactly the way that I wanted, and I'd never seen one in the Go Mango color. Now, B5 Blue was my favorite color. I'm just going to admit that right off the top. But they did not make it in 2017. I had an orange Dart. I've just always loved bright colors. So I said, well, Go Mango looks like it'd be pretty cool. Oh, man, when it came off the truck, you should have seen me. I just fell in love instantly. It was just so beautiful. So, didn't have any intentions of buying it when it came in. But you should have seen me going crazy trying to figure out every which way to make it happen within budget. You know, I didn't want to go crazy and have this huge payment. I was like trying to sell stuff, toys I didn't use anymore. I was like, man, if I could just get a little bit more down payment. So anyway, needless to say, made it happen. Some guy just did a wheelie on a motorcycle in front of me. Made it happen, and it's been great ever since. I mean, I absolutely love the car. It's everything that I've imagined it would be and more. And I'm just really lucky and fortunate to have something like this. Now, I'm 34, and I have worked hard all my life, so this definitely wasn't handed to me. It's something that I've worked for to get. And I am enjoying it thoroughly. I've done a few things to the car. I was planning on making videos from the start, but they're not really major things, and you know, there's tons of other people that have made muffler delete videos out there, and you know, putting on little badges and, you know, easy lips and all kinds of stuff. So didn't really make a video on those things, but I will show you them. So I think I started out with, the first thing was the mid muffler delete, because everybody's doing it, and you know, it sounds good from the showroom, but you just want a little bit more. And let me tell you, now I know other people have paid a lot more, but I don't know, I paid $70 for the mid muffler delete, and it was just worth every penny. And I think what makes it great is the active exhaust. Now, there's a lot of people out there that might say, I just want to turn the active exhaust off. Well, I kind of like it, because as of right now, me talking to you, you can't really tell I did anything to the car. It's not loud on the inside at all, until you punch it, and just absolutely all hell breaks loose. Almost overboard, almost. But that's what's great about it, because if you can have that overboardness whenever you want, then that's great. And then while you're cruising, you know, it just has a nice gurgle to it. I think that's the best of both worlds, and I don't really have any plans to do much else to the exhaust, unless down the road I get headers or something like that. Then I might invest in a Cat Pack system, because I have heard that headers do drone quite a bit, and that's one thing I do not want to do. I don't care how much horsepower I have. It's a daily driver, and I want it to be that way. You know, boo-hoo, whatever. would get something to quiet that drone down. I have 0 drone right now. I know there's some people that have said they have a little bit of drone, or they have some kind of vibration they hear when they take the mid mufflers off. I did not have that problem. From there, I think I just bought little things. I think I got the Easy Lip, and I said, hey, for 50 bucks, why not try it? I was in the SRT world. That's where it kind of started, in the SRT4 world, from what I remember. And for 50 bucks, I went ahead and bought the side skirts too, another 50 bucks. It'll do something, right? Until I find a lip that I really want. So I've got that on there. I had a little bit of trouble with the Easy Lip. Do yourself a favor, if you're gonna get the Easy Lip, follow the instructions. You know, I just thought, hey, I'll clean it real good, stick it on there, what the heck. Well, I didn't use the alcohol, and I guess it didn't hang on that great. So just use the alcohol, use a heat gun or a hair dryer. It's gonna save you some time, because I had to put another one on. After that, I got the little badges for the car. They just look good, just to throw off the interior a little bit. It's kind of neat. You know, a lot of people ask, even on Instagram, which if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's @Quicksilver09, just like the title of my channel. They asked me where I got the badges, and I always hook him up. S&M Performance makes these really neat badges, which I'll show you a picture of, maybe a little video of here. And then I put on the stripes, and it's funny because, you know, everyone's got stripes, or, you know, whatever. But I was really happy to have the only Go Mango charger, let alone Go Mango Scat Pack charger, probably in the surrounding counties. Well, one of my customers, I sell cars, actually went out and bought the exact same car as me, except in a Daytona edition. So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Then I had people going, oh, I saw you over here. Oh, I saw you. No, that wasn't me. No, that wasn't me. So I got tired. I live in a small town. So I got tired of that. So I was like, all right, I got to do something to make my car a little bit different. So I went ahead and got the stripes. So I found somebody online, which I'll leave in the comments. He sold the stripe kit, very fair price. It was only a couple $100. And then I have a guy that's been doing pinstriping at our dealership for us for years, almost all his life, and he's older. So he put it on for me. I think it ended up coming about $500 total, and I think they look great. It sets me apart, and they're actual the carbon fiber stripes, not just black vinyl. He did a great job. Outside of that, I haven't really done any tuning or anything like that yet. You know, I've kind of wondered, you know, do I spend $1,000 on a tuner to get what, maybe, I don't know, 10-15 horsepower from what people have said, you know, or do I put that money towards like some wheels or something like that that's going to make me stand out even more, you know, or the aero kit, something like that. So I pretty much decided I'm going to go with the wheels. So I'll post up a couple pictures or videos of what I'm thinking about doing as far as the wheels go. You know, everybody and their brother has Hellcat replicas and replica this. Well, I don't want to be like that again. So I've yet to see these wheels on any car, you know, that I've seen pictures of, except for like, they make them for like BMWs and Mercedes. They're TSW wheels. I had TSW wheels on my SRT4, and I really liked them. The quality was great. So stay tuned for that, and I'll show you some pictures that I've got planned on those wheels. Maybe you guys can help me decide, see what you guys like, what you think will look better. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later.